thank you so much for joining me for another Women Crush Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about Hojo Masako, a powerful Japanese leader and considered one of the most important women in Japanese history. Fact number 1. Hojo Masako was born in 1157 to Japanese nobility. Her father was the leader of the influential Hojo clan, which resided in the Izu province. Masako grew up in a time of rebellion and war, as lots of different clans were fighting for control of the Japanese empire. As a child, she was instructed in horseback riding and different methods of fighting, and her father allowed her to eat with the other men of the clan instead of the women of the household. Fact number 2. In 1182, Masako married Minamoto Yoritomo, who was under the protection of her father after his clan had been defeated. Yoritomo used the family's influence as he climbed to power, and became even more loyal to Masako and her family than his own birth family. Masako repaid his loyalty by continuing to stand beside him and often rode with him whenever he would go to battle and meet other important people of the land. Yoritomo was eventually the first person to hold the title of shogun, which were the military dictators that ended up ruling Japan for the next 700 years. Shogun is short for the word Shiai Taishogun, which means commander-in-chief of the expeditionary forces against the barbarians. While Japan during this time still had emperors, emperors were more the false head of state, while the shogun actually were the people who ended up running the show. Fact number 3. When Yoritomo died in 1199, Masako shaved her head, became a nun, and effectively became the power behind the throne, where she was called the nun shogun. Masako, her brother, and her father ended up creating a ruling council to oversee the throne as Yori, her son, became the new shogun. Now, unfortunately, Yori ended up becoming more favorable to his wife's family, just like Yoritomo had become more favorable to Masako's family, and so her father and Masako ended up plotting to kill his father-in-law. Fact number 4. Masako was a shrewd politician and strategist, and while she never actually went into war herself, as a commander, she never lost a battle. She and her brother were very good at spotting trouble before it would happen. They would find other clans that were planning on plotting against them and would set out to destroy them by inciting rebellion within those clans. She was also very good at consolidating power where it needed to be, and she ended up actually sending her own father to become a monk when she found out that he was plotting against her. Fact number 5. Masako managed to avoid court intrigue and poison, unlike her brother, who was actually poisoned by his wife. In 1225, when she died at the age of 69, she had redefined the Japanese ruling system and became one of the most famous rulers in Japanese history. Thank you so much for joining me for another Women Crush Wednesday, where we flew all the way to Japan to learn all about this incredible woman and the impact that she had on her own legacy and on Japanese history.